kick it.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to
The girls' room.
We are here for a very special episode today, one that we have been very excited about, and we've all been squirreling away trying to find what we can. Today, we are going to talk about the Girl Scouts.
Whoop, whoop.
Because the Girl Scouts were so
Huge.
big. So big. And shout out to my mom. I know you're listening, for finding all of my things for me. So that way when I went home for the holidays, I had them.
Yay.
But yeah, Heather, do you want to give us a little bit of historical background on the Girl Scouts?
Absolutely. So Girl Scouting has actually been around since 1912. And it was started by Juliet Gordon Lowe. She is actually kind of cool. Like, if you I have so many tangent deep dives I want to go into. Yeah, like her grandparents were some of the first settlers of Chicago.
Wow.
Yeah, so she basically, and Girl Scouts actually started in Georgia, in Savannah, which is why one of the cookies is called like the Savannah something. I couldn't remember. They've all changed so many times. So Girl Scouts, there's different versions of it. There's most commonly Girl Scouts of the United States of America, GSUSA, and it's specifically for youth organization for girls in the United States and American girls that actually also live abroad. So you could live abroad and still be a Girl Scout.
I think we did pen pals with abroad Girl Scouts at one point.
Ooh.
Probably. And I think you can, I didn't deep dive all the way this way, but
USA.
yes. And I think there actually is scouting somewhere else. Didn't go all the way into that deep diving, but essentially Juliet was like talking to her friend, Robert Baden-Powell, who was the founder of Boy Scouts, which is no longer called Boy Scouts. It is
Scouts of America, right?
just scouting.
Oh, okay.
Because it's all inclusive, which has its own controversies.
Honestly, I think I would have made a better scout than a Girl Scout, but girls weren't allowed at the boys' club.
And it's still pretty controversial. I think there's still some troops that it's up to the troops whether they allow people. I really don't know. The whole stated mission of Girl Scouts was to build girls of courage, confidence, and character who make the world a better place. So that's through camping, community service, practical skills such as like first aid, sewing, like all of the things.
Female things.
Right?
All of the girly stuff.
Right.
Remember the Girl Scout promise?
Yep.
On my honor,
I will try to serve God
and my
country to help people at all times and to live by the Girl Scout law.
Or something
It's
like
not
that.
culty at all, is it?
No. So that's the crazy thing, is that it's probably about, I think I read it was like the 70s. They were like, yo, this is kind of rude to other religions. Not everybody's Christian. What? So they don't force you to say, and God. And I don't know if they've changed it now. It was originally like a religiously based and founded organization. There are other things like Campfire Girls and something my mom was in that I can talk about, which is really cool.
It is Girl Guides of America, right?
Correct. Girl Guides of America. And that was in 1912. It didn't become Girl Scouts of America until 1913. And then it moved actually to DC from Savannah. Then it became like incorporated in the 1915, moved to New York City. And something I kind of read that was a little ick. So when we were all growing up, troops were based off of your area, like your school, your town, whatever. But originally, it was segregated by race. So your troop was based off of your race and your state and local laws and customs. So like the first African American girls troop was 1917. The first American Indian troop was in 1921, and then the first troop for Mexican Americans was formed in Houston, I think, in 1922. So originally the troops were all based off of like ethnicities, backgrounds kind of thing, but later on it changed. And even throughout the years it changed. Originally, there was no daisies. Daisies, at first it was brownies, which were ages 7 through 9. And then intermediates, ages 10 through 13. And then you had seniors, 14 through 18. And like in the 60s, they said, well, it doesn't really fit all that well. So it kind of changed. It was brownies, 2nd and 3rd grade, juniors, 4th through 6th grade, cadets 7th through 9th grade, and then seniors was like 10th through 12th grade. Then in like 84, actually, the year after I was born, they're like, I think it would be cool to have something for younger kids. And they had kind of started this thing called the Pixies. There was like a pilot program started in the 70s. And like 84 is when they took the Pixies and made them into daisies. So you could start out, young. It's like, I've heard the like 2000s generation changed it. Yeah, I started
kindergarten.
And I started in daisies.
I think in like 2000s they actually kind of changed it even more and added extra levels. Like,
cool, man.
You could have like scout ambassadors, all kinds of different changes of the levels. And like in 2024, even you don't have to start you can start at any point in time. You don't have to start as a kindergartner. You can start as a senior in like 11th. So now its current state is daisies are kindergartners and 1st grade. Brownies are 2nd and 3rd grade. Juniors are 4th and 5th grade. Cadets are 6th through 8th grade. Seniors are 9th and 10th. And then you have something called ambassadors, and those are 11th and 12th grade. And you also you work your way through, you get your normal merit badges based off of cooking and cleaning and female things, but there's also things like technology and math and
science and
cool things. When you work your way up into the older grades, you get into your bronze awards, your gold awards, your silver, bronze, silver, gold. And I know like when I was growing up, my goal, because my backstory, get out of the historical thing, was that my grandfather was a Boy Scout leader. So scouting was very important to my family. My uncles were Boy Scouts. My mom wanted to be a Boy Scout, but she was a girl. So she actually joined, and I can go into a little tangent on this crazy stuff. Now, Girl Scouts existed when my mom was growing up. However, because my family was part of the Freemasons, I've never delved into this before. My family were Freemasons. My mom actually joined the Masonic organization that was similar to Girl Scouts, which was the International Order of the Rainbow for girls. So
we have a Masonic temple in Evansville, and they didn't offer us that.
So you don't have to be like, you don't have to have family history to be a Mason, but it's based off Freemasonry or like the medieval guilds like stonemasons, like going all the way back. And yes, you get into that weird like conspiracy theory kind of thing. So it kind of has its own negative connotation in some of like today's life, because you get anti-Semitism, all kinds of icky things I don't want to get into.
That is very true.
But when my mom was growing up, like my grandfathers were both Masons. So men became Masons. The women had their own program. So it was not like, it was inclusive. So men could become Masons. Women were Eastern Stars. And then boys were DeMolay. And then you would go through the DeMolay and then you could become a Mason. And then the girls had Rainbow Girls for short. And then you could become an Eastern Star. And like, while we had levels based off of age groups for Girl Scouts, theirs was based off of like the work you did. And it was offices and colors. It's crazy. I was like reading about this. I was like, I really want to do a deep dive into this.
Hey, we can do a deep dive into secret societies at some point.
It is pretty cool. Like, so all of their stuff was based off of faith, hope, charity. Where is it? So each of their stations had a virtue, like a corresponding virtue and color. So like love, red; religion, orange, like of the rainbow, all the colors of the rainbow. And you kind of worked through offices. And my mom was like, yeah, we didn't have vests like you guys had. You had to wear a white dress for meetings. And
So
the
it was
leader,
a mini sorority.
essentially, I mean, yeah, it is.
Yeah.
At the end of the day,
Sorority for children.
well, yeah, because Masons were basically a fraternity.
Yeah.
So you had to wear a white dress, and the leader wore a crown, which sounds insane.
No, it doesn't. I was in a sorority. No, it doesn't.
And for
it
like
doesn't.
DeMolay, the men had to wear suits. It was like their cool thing. And my mom's like, you know, you don't have to do that, but I would like you to get into scouting. And so Girl Scouting, it just kind of fit for us. But Girl Scouting's been around for almost, what year is it now? 2026.
The year of our Lord.
2026.
So, I mean, it's the whole law apparently has also changed. So
I saw that.
the original Girl Scout law was, on my honor, I will try to do my, this isn't even the, hold on.
I found the 1912 one.
Yeah. That's the one I have right here. The original law was, a Girl Scout's honor is to be trusted. A Girl Scout is loyal. A Girl Scout's duty is to be useful and to help others. A Girl Scout is a friend to all and a sister to every other Girl Scout, no matter to what social class she may belong. A Girl Scout is courteous. I'm not going to say Girl Scout. A Girl Scout keeps herself pure. Is a friend to animals, obeys orders, is cheerful, and is thrifty. I like that. The current version
For the girls.
Yeah.
I don't like the whole obeys orders thing.
Oh, you can fly a kite on that. Now, I'm assuming this was the same for you. Ours was, on my honor, I will try to serve God and my country and to help people at all times to live by the Girl
By the Girl Scout law.
There was another.
I found the current version.
Yeah.
The current version
Not much.
says,
The Google
I
one.
will do my best to be honest and fair, friendly and helpful, considerate and caring, courageous and strong, and responsible for what I say and do, and to respect myself and others, respect authority, use resources wisely, make the world a better place, and to be a sister to every Girl Scout. I think that's solid.
I like that. I was trying to find, I swore I had
I'm
in
a
my little
rebel,
stuff
though,
here.
'cause respect authority.
Respect authority. Yeah, that one. I was like, meh.
But what
But I
if
like the
they're wrong?
respect yourself.
Yeah,
That is important.
Because that's hard for people to do, to respect themselves.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I I started mine through my Catholic school. One of the moms took up the troop leader mantle, and we would have meetings at the school after school. And yeah, we did so much stuff.
Absolutely.
It was like, I've got all my stuff. I know we've got stuff. None of the patches are on my Daisy vest. I think my mom probably still has them somewhere. But like, look how tiny it was.
They're so baby. Here's my
Girl Scouts.
This is my sister's. It does have a few things on it, but I know my mom kind of pulled stuff off to put it on other vests.
Yeah, we kind of moved them up as we went.
Yeah, I
Smells
went
like
through.
basement.
I went through Daisy's, Brownies, Juniors, and then I did a year after that. Was a cadet year after that, but couldn't find most of my stuff, and I can't show it here. Oh no!
Oh no!
No. You don't want me to turn off my background though; it's a mess.
Put your little head.
There we go.
Yeah, there we go.
There we go. Brownie,
that's cool.
Girl Scout. And then I know I had a rainbow patch, but I think I took it off because I liked the
Yeah.
rainbow as it was anyway, and I wanted to just put on my backpack.
Had a couple variations. I was part of the Rain Tree Council.
Ooh.
I don't know what my troop number was as a Daisy. For Brownies, I was troop number 33, and my little rainbow patch and my little pin, because this was my pin I got as a Daisy that I kept moving up. And then I started Juniors, but then I switched to public school, so I didn't keep going. So as a junior, I was Rain Tree Council 106 with all my little, I forget what all the little stars mean.
I was
It
trying
was
to
for
figure that
each
out.
year you were in. So
Oh,
your
yeah.
blue Daisy there, and
Daisy, and then I had,
then I think you switched them out for
probably.
after a while, like because you accrued so many. I think if you had like 3 Brownies, then you got like it converted to 1 of
Yeah.
something else. Or,
Completely makes sense because here's my.
Love this rainbow patch.
I went.
yeah,
the whole
I took
way-
mine off, and I don't know where it went.
I went the whole way through, and here's like mine. The only thing I quit. I did not get my gold award. There's a backstory, but I don't want to deal with that. Just in case anybody is listening,
Read the
you know who you are. You know who you are.
You know who you are.
Shame.
Just like you. Shame on you.
This was like mine, so this is all the way
yours?
up. Southwestern PA.
Oh, cool.
That was Freedom Valley.
That sounds cool as hell.
That sounds. I didn't know there was
I don't
anything
remember
other
mine.
than like.
It's like the Philadelphia suburbs, Freedom Valley.
That's
know.
cool.
I don't know what the difference is. Why I have 2 different rainbows.
I have wings too.
I've got this one.
Were they from different bridging ceremonies? From like
You know
Daisies
what?
to Brownies, Brownies to Juniors?
That is
Juniors to-
exactly what it is.
Oh, look at my little.
would make
This is on the
sense.
back. I almost missed it. It has my little Girl Scouts badge.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's on
I
it.
say here's my little my
Yeah.
and here's actually my silver award.
That's cool. I have a
So,
horse
yes.
on this one because I was a closet horse girl as a kid.
My sisters, I didn't grab that one, but my sisters both went to a horse camp in I think it was Juliet, Ohio, something like
I
that.
didn't go to horse camp, but I did go to. I have a patch for it. There was a Girl Scout camp that wasn't very far from Evansville, and for the younger girls, it was just like a day camp. But if you were older, you could actually like spend the night and do the whole camping thing.
Nice.
Where are you?
I did a lot of camping things.
We didn't do like true camping. Like we went to Girl Scout camp, but like it was either in cabins or even like tents up on like a wooden platform with cots. Like we didn't do like camp in a
jealous.
sleeping bag
That's
under the
what we
stars
did
type of thing.
As kids.
Jealous. We did. I only remember one time, and I was like, hate it, never going back to this. We were in a tent on the ground, like wet, booty ground.
I
I
wanted
remember
nothing to do with that.
I got up, and there was like a little cabin, like bathroom kind of thing there, and I slept on a bench in there. Because
I remember
like,
one of the older girls put a die-along leg spider in my hair, and I was traumatized. So you know what? That was my bully.
Sisters.
I was in
Same.
first grade. She was in third grade, and she was like the bully of the troop. And she put a die-along legs in my
always
hair.
one.
There's always one.
Yep. I
At
just,
least.
yep.
I
There's
had a
always
bully.
one.
I know none of them listen to this, but most of you were bullies. And you're part of my trauma today, but I turned out awesome. So
I was actually talking to my friend last night. She had posted 2 years ago, actually, a picture of one of our Girl Scout troops, which insert here. I put it in the drive.
Beautiful.
And we were all looking at it, and I said, hey, you guys, I'm going to be talking about this on the podcast tomorrow. Shout out to the podcast. Here you go. If you would like to check it out. Do you mind if I show this picture? And it kind of got people talking about the picture again. And it was a little sad too, because two of like the girls, are no longer with us anymore. And it's a little sad. It would have been our junior scout, but I was saying, it was hard for me to think of some of the better memories. So that's why I was like, let me look for the history stuff of it, because I didn't have the best experience. I have trust issues because I don't like girls.
I mean, honestly,
experience. Like,
yeah.
I had one or two friends, but like most of the girls that I was in Girl Scouts with were not really my friends. They just, we all went to school together, so we all did it. But like my mom went to a lot of this stuff, so I honestly spent a lot of time with my mom when we would earn badges.
Yeah, same here.
So fun, because my mom was a Girl Scout. My mom went all the way up and did like the camping and all of it. Like my mom did all the cool stuff.
My mom was Cookie Mom one year, and I just remember like a fort of boxes just like in our living room.
My mom actually got this patch.
Oh, how
for being a cookie volunteer. Team Up 1998. It was like in an envelope. It said, Cindy, since you volunteered, I wanted you to have this. So refocus my camera here.
This is my cookie badge from 2003. It says Celebrate Girl Scout Cookies 2003. I did get 150 plus. Mom, I love you so much.
I've got
I don't
like
know how you let me do
100
this.
plus on here somehow. I don't know how that happened.
How we did
Must
it.
have sold a lot.
I don't know how you did it. Thank you so much, because man, this badge makes me feel like I did something cool.
Well, I just liked it because we could just kind of go into the living room and be like, hey, Mom, can we open a box of cookies? And she was just like,
No.
here's $5 or $2.50 or whatever. I mean, inflation. I don't know how much. How much is a box of cookies now?
They're like $6 now. No joke.
Six something.
Imagine cookies from 1998.
Oh my goodness.
You can put this here, but in 1991, when I was in Brownie Troop, hold on, Brownie Troop 757, 787, I can't read, one box of cookies was $2.25. I thought that said
sounds right.
$1.25.
Yeah, it was like $2.50, I think, by the time I started
they were a
selling.
couple bucks.
But I mean, we were in like outside the grocery store. We were like out in the cold in like January, February in Pennsylvania with snow on the ground and everything. And now kids like the parents are like, here's a link to my daughter's cookie thing.
They still do booths because my niece had to do it.
Grocery store every year. Mal and I go because there's a Girl Scout troop that sits outside of our coons that's just a couple blocks from us, and we go every year. And we
They sit outside Walmart here. So
Now,
You
They
know,
used to be outside the post office. They weren't last year.
let me tell you, I have a good one too.
Outside dispensaries,
Dispensaries.
which is the smartest thing I've ever heard in my life.
So my niece, I kind of mentioned it when we were just talking, but my niece, she's 8. She was a daisy this year. She said she doesn't want to do it anymore because her troop, I guess they don't have enough girls, so they actually do one troop and it's all the levels. So it is. But smart thing they do is they break it up. So the older troop members, they're sent to sell cookies outside of the dispensary, the liquor store type thing. The little kids are outside of the grocery stores. They also have a group that's supposed to go stand outside of the home improvement stores. You got all different.
Yeah. There was a group for the past few years. I go to Comic-Cons of varying sizes, and there's a Doctor Who convention called Gallifrey One in Los Angeles, and every year they
Girl Scouts
have
there?
a Girl Scout
Heck
table.
yeah.
They have a booth at the convention, and every year they make I buy cookies every year because one, it's like, hey, we're hungry, get some cookies, and two, they use the cardboard boxes and like make like Daleks and canine robot dogs, and they would like be inside, like they basically have here's your engineering badge, right? Like, they make some really cool stuff out of the boxes, and that's awesome.
They had to have banked. I mean, right there at a big Comic-Con.
So much.
One of my favorite factoids, and I actually learned about this from my friend Sarah because she buys her cookies from them every year. So if you don't have a Girl Scout in your life, that's okay.
Just going to say something about that.
There is a troop called Troop 6000. It is Greater New York, and it is specifically designed to serve families who are unhoused. So they meet in shelters, homeless shelters across the city, and the girls get to take part in they have activities, they get to earn their badges, and they do cookies. If you are in want of cookies, but you don't have a Girl Scout, or you just really want to support a good group for kids who are severely underprivileged, Troop 6000 sells cookies online every year. You can buy from them, and all of that money goes to help support girls from families in needs to be able to continue to be Girl Scouts.
That's awesome.
I love it.
That's awesome.
And if you didn't know, there are actually two different cookie there's multiple cookie factories.
There's two, because I have
Yes, they taste different.
I like
So,
ours, and they have over here, and now I'm mad because I have to call them different names, and Mallory and I fight about it every year.
So there's actually
the ABC factory?
the ABC and the Little Brownie Bakers.
Yes.
So Little Brownie Bakers actually is owned by Kellogg's.
Delights.
Caramel Delights is going to be
The little brownies.
What I'm looking at that right now. Caramel Delights.
Because there's
it's going to
Samoa's
be ABC.
Okay. I grew up with ABC because I grew up with Caramel Delights and all
And
of
peanut butter patties.
patties,
patties. I grew up with normal named cookies, peanut butter sandwich cookies, and then I move over here to Pittsburgh, and everybody
And they have names. Samoa's. Tagalong.
Tagalongs.
No.
No, what I will say that I can't remember which troop it is.
Thin Mints are supreme.
The past few, 100%. The past few years, my friends and I have actually bought online from a troop in Philly because they had cookies that we didn't have. And I'm assuming it was like this, ABC Bakers versus Little Brownie Bakers. And by the way, Little Brownie Bakers is owned by Kellogg's Keebler. It's the same bakery.
I
If
don't
you didn't know that.
Makes sense.
Having a monopoly on Girl Scout cookies.
So, in theory, you know how you go to Aldi and get the Keebler's version of cookies that look like they're the same.
Oh my God, is that why they taste?
That's
so
why they
good?
taste the same.
Shut
They're the
up.
same thing.
Yes.
Grasshoppers.
It has to
makes
be.
sense.
It has to be because Kellogg's Keebler is the same owner, so it would have to taste the same. That just was my epiphany as we're talking about it.
Also loves Thin Mints, and anytime she would see grasshoppers at the store, she would grab them during the off season.
The more you know, it's the same
So
thing.
funny.
But Philly,
Still, support the Girl Scouts.
Yeah,
100%.
Buy the cookies from the Girl Scouts. On the
Philly,
off season, then you can
The
get
off
the
season,
Keebler.
go get
Yeah.
your Keeblers.
Philly actually had some cookie that like we loved. They were like s'mores, and they looked toasty-ace.
They were so good.
They looked like a little piece of toast, and they were like s'mores, and they were called toasty-ace. And we purposely would buy, like, a bunch of people would get together, and we'd all put our money together and get a case of them.
I miss when the lemonades were like a huge circle that looked like a lemon, and like now they're tiny, and I'm like, this is not my cookie. I want my
Not
cookie
the
back.
same.
The caramel delights, you get like 12 in a pack, and the Thin Mints, you get like 50 in big sleeves.
I'm gonna buy cookies from my friends back home so I can get the ABC Bakery ones again, because I miss them out here.
Something I actually saw while I was doing research, literally article posted yesterday here in Pittsburgh.
Hot tea.
Hot tea, WTAE, Channel 4, ABC. Girl Scouts are entrepreneurs.
Yes, they are.
If you think about it, like, this whole article was, by the way, if you're listening to this, oh, shoot. Tomorrow? Wait, yes. Girl Scout cookies set to begin sale as we're recording this tomorrow, which would be January 6th.
Yes.
So it's about time. It's about time.
Just in time for that New Year diet.
right.
I mean, they always treated us like entrepreneurs, because when we would do cookie time, we all had to rotate what our job was while we were there. So like, some of it, like, you could either do the money, you could do the talking to people, or you could do what was the third one? Oh, like stocking and like
Holding the
counting.
sun. Oh.
So, like, we all so we all had to do every job, so that way you got used to talking to people and like learning a sales pitch, and you got used to counting money, and you got used to like keeping track of inventory and stuff like that. And so I 100% agree that Girl Scouts are entrepreneurs.
And Eddie even says in here, it isn't just about sales, but it's also about the sisterhood, because you're learning from each other. And like this says, they get to decide how they're going to split up the work amongst their troop. They get to decide how they're going to sell the cookies. And this just in, they will start to sell between mid to late February, and the 2026 new cookie of the year.
Oh God, I haven't heard this yet.
You're going to hear it brand new right here. Explore More's. A Rocky Road ice cream inspired sandwich cookie.
Dang.
Wow.
Okay.
So it's time, friends.
yeah.
Put your eating pants on.
Cookie season.
Okay, Joey Tribbiani.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know about you guys, but like, we didn't just sell cookies. We hustled magazines, candy, like, I saw some of the patches. I don't remember it, but we sold magazines. We sold candy at some point in time. I don't think it's on this one.
Magazines
done
and candy, but that was for something else, I'm pretty sure.
I don't know if we did it with Girl Scouts or if we did it through school. I know we sold candy through school because you'd get like the boxes and stuff.
Yeah.
So on one of these vests, it's either my sister's or mine. These are all booth sales. So that would be... Wait, where'd the brownies one
I'm trying
go?
to figure out what some of these patches are, because like the picture doesn't make it clear.
I tried
There
to
was-
Google it. Like where you could look up all the different patches.
Reverse image search, yeah.
This
So-
one is weird. It's like a zebra pattern shirt,
Oh,
like
wait,
something
I'm dumb.
that looks like
Oh, yeah.
silver snake and a necklace.
Yeah, I have that.
I don't know what it is.
Did you compete on Legends of the Hidden Temple?
Yes.
That's how you got
Do you
it.
not know?
Yes, and the monkey was only 3 pieces, and I solved it immediately.
Yes.
I think this was like some sort of. I think we made jewelry and got
Is it
this
like a
one.
fashion patch or something?
It was, yeah, it was like we made
Probably.
jewelry and like puff paint shirts and whatever.
I swore one of these pages said something
I
about.
also like this puppet one. They're marionettes. I guess we
Yep.
made puppets.
I've got one that says please on it, and they're, I guess, learning manners or something.
I like
Oh,
this
Miss
one where
Manners.
he's just talking
Yes.
to a turtle. I really like this one.
There's one where she's holding up a
I'm
stoplight.
one with nature.
I don't have that one. I have a lot of nature ones.
Oh, there's a science one with the beakers.
I have that
Oh,
one.
I have that one.
I had favorite patches, even if the activities weren't
love
my
that I got
favorites.
a
I liked
math
the
patch.
designs.
I hate math, but
Me too.
damn it, if you gave me a chance to collect
Yeah.
patches,
It's Pokemon,
It ends up
man.
like Pokemon. It got
Yeah.
very competitive.
Oh, I
even
have
though
the
like we would
stoplight
do them
one, too.
together, it would
think I
still
have
be
the
like, who has the most
stoplight
patches? Yeah.
I've got a
I don't know
paper
what this
airplane
This-
and
Yeah,
I have
lollipop.
that too.
oh, I've got that.
It's like a
one.
pinwheel and a paper airplane.
Oh, I have the marionette one too.
Yeah.
See, I
This
think
one
I
was
remember
cooking for sure. I remember
The
that.
space one. Do you have the space one?
No, I'm jealous.
It's a little spaceship with stars on it. And the stars are in silver threads, so it's shiny.
So from the juniors ones, theirs were round.
Yep.
Yeah, I only had 3.
You couldn't fit them together like Tetris.
It's not as fun.
No. See,
This
that's
one's
why I think I only was in
animals.
brownies and I only did it 1 year. And I think and the reason I didn't continue was because I could not get any badges.
Well, you
and
had
I'm
to
like,
keep
screw
buying
this.
stuff.
I'm not doing it anymore.
We'll start an adult troop.
So, yeah.
We'll get all
like,
the badges, Meg.
So that's what I was gonna say is back in the when we were doing it.
Back in my day.
I forgot like how
don't
you
think
how
it's
what you had to
technically
do to get the badge. And
So
then,
there
like,
was. I wish I had the book.
Where's the
I technically go to horse camp.
I see it.
We went to Marengo Cave and we spent the night in cabins, but we did do like a
Horses.
horseback riding tour. So I technically did go to horse camp. Sorry, what were you saying?
I don't remember. Oh, back when we did it, I forget where I was going with this.
Badges.
Well, there was 2 things. One, you had to be in a troop. But now you don't have to be in a troop. You can join as a Girl Scout of America, like at large kind of thing. Like you don't have to have a troop. I guess it's for places that maybe don't have enough girls.
could be, yeah.
But I remember the books.
Computer patch.
You had to do 3 things from this list of things plus 2 things from this list of
Yep.
things and then 3 things and show your proof, and that's how you got your badge. Usually when you were doing like brownies, it was a group effort, but like when you get to like I worked hard when I was in like cadets and stuff like that, but I only have like 6 badges. I don't know what any of them mean.
They look like little tarot cards. I have one of those too. It's law. It's scales and a
I don't
book.
know what. I have no idea what any of these
I also have
stand
this
for.
really cool shopping one. It's like a shopping bag.
Oh, look, I have budget, like finances. It literally is
Yeah.
like,
I have Girl Scouts go to the movies. It's a panda bear with popcorn.
oh yeah, all the ones on the back. I forgot about those.
I have a lot of cultural ones, which honestly surprises me for it being in the Midwest. I have a Native American culture badge. I have a Hispanic American culture badge. I had another one. No, I don't know where it went.
Did I have?
But yeah, these are cool. I have one called the Green Circle. I'm assuming that was like an exercise badge. This one's really cool. It's a reader badge. It's a bee.
Yeah.
Wait, where did I just see that?
Be a reader.
Be a reader.
Oh,
I actually got this Women of Distinction award.
How cool!
So I have like all this kind of stuff from my scrapbook. Which page is that?
Oh, here's another one, a culture badge. It's got little people of all different colors.
Yeah. A lot of my badges are like the cookie badges, and there's like the reading badge. There's a Keep Pennsylvania Beautiful badge where I guess we like cleaned up litter or something. There's a sing-along camping badge.
Where the heck did that thing go? The Women of Distinction.
Sock hop.
We had one too.
Activities. We had like a citywide sock hop, so it wasn't just our school. And my mom helped me make a red poodle skirt.
Nice.
I loved that thing. It was so cool. I thought I was styling.
You were the business. The cats.
Oh, here
meow.
we go. So when I did the summer camp, it was the Girl Scouts Years of Fun. It was in 1997. It was the 85th.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
We did the Women of Distinction where you got to go to, this is from my scrapbook, you got to actually go. So you're like, here's my mom and I, we went for tea. And
Alex.
we actually went to the Yakagani Country Club, which I forgot, which is where Manny and I got married.
Cool.
And we had afternoon tea, and I even saved the tea bag and everything from it. So that was kind of cool. I
I've
realized
got a bunch of scrapbooking stuff like in a drawer. It's not in a scrapbook, but it's like, here are all the things I want to put in a book someday. So I'm with you there.
Right.
I was on TV. I was actually I was on Girl Scouting America is what it was called. So here's me on TV.
Look at that.
And I even got like a letter from the people. So thank you for your challenge met. I don't remember any of this, but like it was like, yeah, you're a TV star now. What a pleasure it was to have you on the show. You are, I can't read that handwriting. That's wild.
I'm going to pull some of these images that I found when I was looking it up. There's the Girl Scouts with Bess Truman, Harry Truman's
Oh, yes,
wife.
yes.
And then there's one of the Girl Scouts with Hillary Clinton when Bill Clinton was president, because these are cool.
I also put in our drive the logos. The logos actually changed throughout the years. So I have the original logos, probably when we would have been in, which would have been this one right here. This just the Juliet head,
Yes.
which. So this is actually the trefoil. That's I'm not
Yes.
pointing. This is the trefoil, which
what I remember.
stands
That's
for,
what the cookie's based off of.
Yeah.
and it
Right
means
there,
three.
behind Cat.
Right? So the trefoil actually stands for 3, which is, oh no, I wrote it down and I don't know where that piece of paper went. The trefoil stands for, no, I don't want the tree. The cookie. Trefoil meaning. So, oh my gosh, why can't I find it? I have too many things happening here. Goyle Scout. So the trefoil stands for
We're going to get there.
to serve God, my country.
Yeah.
So it's the 3 parts of the Girl Scout promise:
Pledge, yeah.
God, my country, and people. So that's what the 3 stands for. That's why the logo was the trefoil, and it's like, yeah, that's all. Good story, Heather. My mom saved everything. Like,
See,
these are like
my mom didn't.
handwritten notes from the Girl Scout leader.
Oh my
Oh my
god.
gosh.
That's crazy.
Wow.
Somewhere in here is like, I don't remember if I put it in. I have one in the drive of like the prices of Girl Scout cookies. I actually have in there you can show right here. This is my membership card.
Oh, wow.
I bet my mom has that squirreled away somewhere.
These
I'm
were
looking
cool.
online for like the book, like the badge directory
badge
or
book?
whatever. Yeah. I
So
remember this one.
I just
This
want to know
is-
what these 3 teddy bears holding hands are. Like, what were we doing?
this was me.
Making friends, I guess. I have it too.
Wait, I did get a gold award. No, that says silver.
And it's got like the outline of the trefoil with like the rainbow colors behind
Yeah.
music.
Crazy thing, when you got like your silver award, you got like recognized by everyone. So like, here's like literally the award ceremony where I got the.
It was a lot of standing in lines for ceremonies. I remember that.
The cutest thing is my mom saved this little note from my grandma who is no longer with us.
Aw.
Oh,
So a little note of like, I'm proud of you. Here was like the form you had to fill out to, that was my parents' address, to get your award.
I can't believe
But once you got it,
Mom kept all of that.
wait, it gets better.
Crazy.
This is a letter from the governor of Pennsylvania congratulating me with the governor's seal for
Wow.
Cool.
getting my silver award. This is the Ladies Auxiliary for the Veterans of Foreign Affairs for a leadership citation for winning my award.
Look at you go, man.
I know. Wow.
But wait,
So accomplished. I dropped out.
I did too.
this is from
Yeah.
I went to public school.
1
and
year.
gave up.
the House of Representatives sent
And
me this.
I was in public school when I did it.
Now you're just bragging.
Did you get something
Yeah.
from the president too? Because I draw
No.
the line at the president.
That would have been cool. Let's see, who would have been president? What year would this have been?
Clinton, Bush.
Who was before Clinton?
What year was this? What year was it?
No. Carter? No. Bush. No.
Reagan?
it was
Reagan.
Bush.
I don't even know what year I
Forgot.
got.
If it was
Reagan,
Reagan,
yeah.
I burn that.
Reagan
It was 98. So it would have been
Then it
98.
was. Then it was
Been
Clinton.
Clinton.
was Clinton.
So now the reason why I think these things were so important to me is like because my grandfather, one of the promises I made my grandfather, I'm going to cry.
Oh, don't cry.
My grandfather passed away in 98. He saw me get my award, but then he died before I was able to get my gold award. And I promised him that I would get a gold award.
Oh.
And I didn't. Because
Life.
no, I did all the work.
Oh. You know who you are. We don't like you.
Anyway,
I want names. I want addresses. I want.
Yeah.
will-
Name
paperwork.
dropped it.
Let's just say paperwork was lost. I never got my gold award, and then I quit because I was just angry.
Hey, you know what? You did get your gold
I got
award,
it.
and no one else.
You earned it.
You
Whether you received it or not, you earned it.
So it was very important because like my uncles were like they all got their Eagle awards and stuff like that because my grandfather was a leader, and even like in the Masons, both of my grandfathers were Masons. Like I said, my uncle was. I hate when it happens. My uncle was D. Malay. My dad was D. Malay. Like they all did the stuff. So like I wanted to be the one to get it. And I don't even think my sisters got awards either.
I gave up on Girl Scouts. I had one cousin who became an Eagle Scout, and it's still a bit of contention with me because, like, I did cool stuff, but my grandparents didn't care because I wasn't a boy, but did it, so it was
Rude.
Lame.
fancy. Yeah,
You know
they're
what
no
I
longer
say?
in my life? And
You know what I say to that? I say shalom.
shalom.
No.
I made this at camp,
I love that.
and those are Cheerios.
So
Cheerios.
they still
Cheerios.
exist. Forever
video,
and
darling.
ever.
Are they going to disintegrate or?
I don't know. Let me see if they. I'm just kidding.
Don't do it.
Take a
That's
look.
how you die.
We even had like. This was like from camp in '93. Yes, I am in a stockades.
Yes.
And that's fish gravel.
We made so many what are those things called where you just like you weave the like plastic things in?
The little keychain thingies.
Yeah. There's like
yeah.
a
Like crocheting.
for them. Yeah,
I
like
don't know.
they were like in a square.
Oh yeah, the little key tag things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Things are
Oh,
awesome.
wow.
We made so many of those. We made so many crafts.
So many friendship bracelets.
Oh my gosh, yes. I remember one of the things I do remember making is our own ice cream and butter at camp, at Girl Scout camp.
We did one where we made candles out of like strips of beeswax. We like you like rolled them up with the wick.
Yeah, we did that too.
Yeah.
One thing I do remember, and I put them in like our group chat, was all the songs.
Yes.
So I like had my sisters and I were like remembering everything, like
Make new friends, but keep the old.
one
One is silver and the other's gold.
A circle's round
Round has no end. That's how long I want to be your friend.
Then you'd sing it in a round.
Where a fire burns bright, it warms our heart. We've been friends from the very start.
I'm not friends with a single one of my Girl Scout troop members. You know why.
But like, you had your fun ones, and the craziest thing is like my sister. Oh, look at this one. This is funny.
I learned all the camp songs at Girl Scout camp. And I don't think they were necessarily Girl Scout songs. They were just camp songs.
Yeah,
Like Squirmy the Worm and...
Kookaburra.
yeah.
I had a whole list, and I
The
can't find it now.
original Baby Shark before they destroyed it.
I didn't know there was an original.
You did all the like hand motions with Grandma Shark.
Oh, I don't know what that is.
We did a lot of like hand games and stuff.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Did you say
button
Squirmy the
fact?
Worm?
Yeah.
I remember Hermie the Worm.
it was probably the same one.
It was
Yeah,
probably
like
the
he
same. They
was
probably-
this big. Yeah. We
So
said
there were-
Hermie. Why you got some or whatever it was?
Yes.
There were a bunch of those that
Yeah. I
like
was
just
sitting on a fence post
small
chewing my
words.
bubblegum.
Yes.
Playing with my yo-yo.
Yo-yo,
Do,
do,
whoop,
whoop,
whoop.
do, whoop, do.
Yep, yeah, that's
I
it.
don't know that one. I remember the Button Factory one.
Yes.
Got a wife and a child and a family. And one day my boss came up to me
and
said, "Hey, John, push the button with your right hand. Hi, my name is John,
John.
and I work in a button factory. I got a wife and a kid and a family." One day, my boss came up to me and said, "Hey, John, can you push the button with your left finger?" Or something like that. And then you'd end up like,
many jumps off.
Yeah.
how about, well, the classic, like John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt,
Yeah.
and like Father Abraham.
Yeah, Father Abraham.
Many sons.
Do you remember? Oh no. If all the raindrops were lemon drops and gumdrops, oh,
What a rain that would be.
Standing outside with my
My
mouth.
mouth open wide.
Classic Day is Done. You were saying that at the end of camp every
Yes,
day.
day is done, gone the sun.
To the sound of taps.
Taps.
Yes.
Which blows my mind.
my God.
It was to the tune of taps. I had a lot of
Day
military
is
members
done.
in my family. So at their funerals, they would play taps. And I would sit there and I'm like, day is done. Gone.
The sun
Sun.
from the lakes, from the hills,
From the sky.
all is now well safely
We
we
rest. God is nigh.
Wow.
Which is the most terrifying way to end that. Is
Yeah, I was like,
God
yeah.
is nigh.
And good night.
Depressing.
Wow.
Yeah, the first time
Why
I
do I feel
heard
like I'm gonna
taps, I'm pretty
die?
sure I turned to my mom and went, "Oh, it's day is done." And she's like, "No, it's not." I mean,
No,
yes,
it's
it is.
not.
But
But also,
yeah, the minute I finally made that connection, I was like, "That's insane that we sang that at the end of every meeting. We sang
Wow.
it to the tune of taps."
it is crazy. And a lot of songs were like were hymns too. I can't remember any off the top of my
man.
head, but like I loved the Donut Shop song.
I don't remember that one.
Oh no, now I forget what it was. It was something like I have it right here on YouTube, but I don't want to pull it up.
There's one that was pretty sure was not a Girl Scout song. Pretty sure it wasn't really even a camp song, but it was one of those dirty songs.
Oh, like Miss Mary Mick.
Miss Susie had a steamboat.
Steamboat, the steamboat
And the steamboat went to
operator. Yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what it was. Well, I walked around the corner and I walked around the street and I walked right into a donut shop, something like that. And it was like, I picked up a donut, and I gave the lady a 5-cent piece. She looked at the donut and she looked at me and she said, it's nickel. Well, oh my gosh, what was it? So I handed the lady a nickel and she gave me a donut and she goes, well, she looked at the nickel and she looked at me and she said, this nickel is no good to me. There's a hole in the middle and it goes right through. And I goes right through. And I said, there's a hole in the donut too. Thanks for the donut. So long. You just swipe it.
Honestly,
Wow.
I think they just taught us ridiculous songs to keep us busy.
Oh, for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's the same tune to "Do Your Ears Hang Low?"
Yeah.
to the
Waffle
Waffle
Timber.
Timber.
I remember we, for one of our badges when it was like textile stuff, because our church had a quilting circle. And
Ours did too.
And we got to talk to all of the ladies who were quilting and they were like making this giant quilt. And I still remember just them all sitting at different parts of the quilt, just like sewing. And I was like, that's crazy.
I wish I had the hand
Now I
strength
have-
for that.
Now I have grandma hobbies like cross stitching and I
Hey.
love it.
I wish I could sew. I'm going to help Manny recreate Boney, and we'll see how that goes.
2026 is the year that I relearn how to sew because I just know
You and me.
basics. So we'll
Let's
do it
do it.
together.
Yeah, I don't know either.
That was one thing I talked about in another episode was sewing is not my forte. Like I struggled through it to make my costumes for cosplay, but I don't say that I can sew. I cannot. The seam ripper is my best friend.
My mom,
Yeah.
all my Halloween costumes.
I swear I got a sewing badge here somewhere.
My grandma, I think, even made some of
just
her
threw it.
prom dresses. Like, I come from a line of women who could sew, and I'm like, I'm dropping
Yeah.
the ball. I need to know.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought, that's not sewing. I'm just throwing vests.
good,
They're
Meg?
not even mine.
I missed
Swear I got a sewing badge here.
I'm like, hold on. I have to. Jeez. Oh, I do.
I swear I got a
Yeah.
sewing badge.
It's
I'm
right
sorry. It's just
there.
a little thing.
There's the needle and the thread.
How cool. You did
I don't know.
it.
This is like a shadow puppet. Like what is this
Yeah.
badge?
I want to know. Okay, this one.
I'm friends with my
This one is like
It's like two girls holding hands, but then there's like a jagged line down the middle. And I was like, did we do some kind of like conflict resolution?
maybe.
Well, if you go on the Wikipedia page for Girl Scouts of the USA, there's a thing on like skill building badges, and it's a list of all the different badges you can get. There's even STEM badges now, as of like 2005. We weren't cool enough.
I've got some STEM badges. I've got math,
Got a math
and
one. I've got
science and
the
science.
chemistry.
Oh no, they had like a
one.
whole line of specific STEM badges. Like, hold on, let me scroll back up there. Like manufacturing and design and engineering, coding.
I had to teach myself how to code because of MySpace. I could have
What
been so
robots
good at
do,
that.
right?
Yeah.
There
was one
I
called-
knew how to code a website just because I wanted to make my MySpace fancy colors and to play songs. I don't remember.
That's how most
any of
people
it,
our age.
But like, that was impressive.
There was one called SOW, S-O-W. So what?
Like
Oh, what?
farming.
Sewing. Yeah. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Oh,
This one, Windows of Wildlife.
but yeah, on here it has all the skill building badges based off of their level. And the different.
Assuming
Now there's
this
no
one is
pictures.
The senses. It's got a mouth, a hand, an ear, an eye, and a nose.
Yeah, I have that one too.
Wait, there's a badge called the Locavore. The Locavore.
What's that?
I have a lot of nature ones.
Yeah.
No.
Got like a little forest, and then this tree.
There's a screenwriting badge
with a deer.
Oh, why don't I have that?
There's a whole storytelling line. My family story,
what this
scribe,
one is.
screenwriter,
This
novelist.
is cool. It's like
Alex, I
it's a
swear.
computer, and it's got like music notes, and then it says 147 on it,
That's your IQ.
and then
47 notes.
486, and a dollar sign. This is for the millennials. It's when we learned how to use computers.
We're gonna all take a look
Automotive
at this.
engineering badge? What?
That would have been cool. Learn how to work on cars. Heck yeah. Girl Scouts go.
I want to see if there's a thing on like the most famous Girl Scouts, like Catherine Sullivan, the first American woman to spacewalk, was a former Girl
Yes,
Scout.
she was. I knew
Dr.
that.
Catherine Sullivan. There was something else I wanted to talk about. No, I don't. Oh, you get into that whole weird area in 91 where
Those were probably some of my years of Girl Scouts.
we don't ask and we don't evangelize. So there was like a whole thing on sexuality, like what constitutes a girl and who can actually be in Girl Scouts. So as a private organization, Girl Scouts of USA respects the values and beliefs of each of its members and does not intrude into personal matters. Therefore, there is no membership policy on sexual preference. However, Girl Scouts in the USA has a firm standard relating to the appropriate conduct of adult volunteers and staff.
As there should be.
They do not condone or permit sexual displays, which no. But they also do not permit advocacy or promotional of a personal lifestyle or sexual preference. That is a private matter for a girl and their families. And then there was like that whole thing of like, can a lesbian be in Girl Scouts? Like there's this whole crazy like thing in the 90s, 2011. Yeah. It was like, if a child identifies as a girl and the child's family presents her as a girl, the Colorado Girl Scouts of America welcome her
Go
as a girl.
Colorado, go. Being ahead of the curve.
Because there was a local troop that rejected a 7-year-old transgender girl.
Oh.
So there was that whole thing that happened, and I think it changed religion too, because it was, I have it on my vest, one of them, but I threw them all across the room, so I can't. I got a little wild. My promise, my faith pin, that you could get at any grade. Before it was like mandatory when I was little, but now it's optional because you may do a religious recognition program, but it's not.
Yeah.
It's not
required.
mandatory because at the time, like when it was started, it was a religious
Fair.
dealio. So it has changed, and even the uniforms have changed because the colors have changed. Like I don't think it's a brownies one because I saw in the
Say, brownie
article.
still has to be brown, right?
Well, that's the question because I think the uniforms have changed because I saw in that article that I was discussing that was posted where the new ones they're like a tan, like a khaki. And I don't know what year that was. That looks like it's pretty recent. Oh, this is cool. Official dress uniforms of the Girl Scouts from the 1950s.
Heck yeah. All right. Before we get on too far of a tangent, thank you for joining us for Girl Scouts Girls Room. I'm so excited we got to do this. If you're a Girl Scout, tell us about it. Send us pictures. Tell us about all your accomplishments. If you've got kids in Girl Scouts, encourage them in scouting in general because they do teach you valuable life skills, and it's important to be a well-rounded human being, and sometimes it's easier to learn those things when you're hanging out with friends. So definitely do that. Like we said, it's cookie season, so support your local Girl Scout troop. If you don't have a Girl Scout troop, think about supporting Troop 6000 in New York for the the lesser privileged girls to continue to be Girl Scouts.
Delivered straight to your doorstep.
Exactly. You order it online, it gets shipped directly to you. Also, if you have, like I do, I'm reaching out to my friends' children who are not near me, but I will also still be going to the grocery store to support my local troop. Do it. It's so worth it. It helps build so much confidence in these kids, and it all goes to a great cause. I mean, obviously, we all went through it, and it's still happening. Our parents went through it. It's such a good group to be a part of. Yeah. Does anyone?
It's a lot more expensive now, but my niece, it was $100, and
Help
you
them out.
even to be a volunteer, like my
The
sister
rates
had
have
to.
gone up.
My sister had to pay $25 just to be a volunteer because she's like, I'm not letting my kids be with strangers. Like,
I mean, and the nice thing is all of the money they make goes directly into the troops.
to the troop,
Like,
absolutely.
it doesn't go to some other place. Every penny that the Girl Scouts make one way or another goes directly into the troops there.
Right,
So,
right.
Send them on their cool adventures.
help them go to
You know?
camp. Help them.
Space camp.
Or if you get bored and you're scrolling
to space
through
camp.
badges and you see maybe your job has something where the Girl Scouts could come, a troop could come visit. Like, help them out. It's such a good organization. I will continue to support it until I die, especially women in STEM. Let's do it. Yes, thank you so much for joining us. We will be back next time. I don't remember what our topic is.
I do. Fan fiction.
That's right. It's fan fiction. Because it's cool to read fan fiction now, which is crazy. So we will be back for that. So look up all your favorite fan fictions. I will be quoting
Twilight.
Ebony. What was it? Ebony Darkness something way. I'll find it. It's quintessential. The minute I read it to you, you guys will know exactly what I'm talking about.
And I will pull out things like Fatal Friendship.
You told us about that. Yes.
And Courtney, if you're listening, I will be talking to you to make sure you're okay with it. But
yes, we won't share anything that no one's okay with.
I have an entire
I
tote
hope I can find my
bag
notebook.
of fan fiction.
Oh my
I don't know if I
god.
can.
I wrote one. I'll save it. Anyway, yes, next time we're here, we're talking about fan fiction. So get pumped and get excited because we're going to be real nerdy.
It's gonna get weird.
It's going to get weird.
real
because
quick.
if it doesn't get weird, it's not fan fiction.
And we even have crazier plans for March. So
Yes, I'm so excited. All right. Thank you all so much for joining us. We will splat you later.
splat you later.
This episode was recorded at Splat Attack Studios in virtual home studios, though none in Florida.